so welcome back to another video. This one is going to be about my sticker organization. So as you can tell, I am in need of rehab here because I have way too much stickers, but this is kind of how I organize it. And so it's easy for me to know what I have and how to pull things really quickly when I'm doing my spreads and things like that. Okay, so if you want to find out how I do it, just keep on watching. So I have a couple books here with me, and so I'll kind of go through them one by one and kind of give you my spiel as to why I have so many. But let me start off with these two big ones first of all. So let me put these ones aside for now. So I have these two big binders here. I want to say they're I don't know, 1.5, maybe 1.5 inch binders. And I got this idea from Andrea from Scribble Prints Co. And when I saw her sticker organization video, this is kind of what I was like, that is genius. So I totally did the same thing. So I'll check her, I'll link her video up here for you to check out too. But this is kind of how I organize my stickers. So this is one of my binders, and this is my character binder type of thing that I know is what that is. So I have, these dividers here, these tabs, and I kind of organized it by different categories. And I don't really look at this anymore, but because I just know it now so much, so I know exactly where to go to for what I need to do. But this is kind of how I separated it. So I have an emotions category, one with food and drinks, me time, activities, work, and you could read the rest. But these are just kind of what I use roughly. And here in the front, I use things that really don't really fall into those categories, but that I do reach for. Like I love these little heart squiggles from Mandy Dreams or Mandy Plans here on YouTube. And so I always keep those in the front so that I know where it is. And then these larger pages that really don't go, or that I don't want to cut up and put in, or these sampler pages that are kind of everything. So I might move these onto my other reusables, but as of right now, I just have them here. And so I'll go through. So my first one, like emotions, I have these little I don't know what sleeves. I got them off of Amazon. And these are quarter ones, so you can kind of there's 4 boxes, and you can fit in sheets that your standard sheets that are like 4 by 6 will fit in here. So like Fox and Pip, all my Once More with Love, Paper and Milk, all of those, Coffee Monsters Co., they all fit just perfectly fine here. But I would put them in here, and I kind of know the categories of them. So these ones have anything to do with like, lovey-dovey, my husband, that kind of stuff, couple things, same here. This one is my like happy birthday party celebrations, that kind of thing. And it kind of goes on this way. And that's just kind of how I know what it is. And I know Andrea had like little labels. She made them because obviously she has a sticker company, but I don't really, I didn't want to, because I always thought that mine's just going to be ever changing. And I just didn't want to like remove the sticker and have to deal with, taking the sticker off and, the label or whatnot. So yeah, it's just for me to know, and I kind of know what it is. So I know this is my tired, needing sleep pocket, and I know this is my like frustrated or angry, that pocket. So if I feel like that, I know I need to go to this pocket and look for stickers in there. And obviously there's more than one sticker in here, and I just kind of pile it all together for me to look at. And obviously on the other side, I have other ones. So I double use the pockets on double sides to maximize the space. And then my next category, these are all foods, and I'm so embarrassed to show you like how thick my food section is, but it is what it is. And this one is one of my favorites too. It's like a fluffy, you know, when you eat too much and you're like, oh, like this. I just have to show you guys. Like this little munchkin where it's like looking at the muffin, or, you know, playing with your muffin top. And don't lie, everyone does this. Come on now. It's just wonderful. I love it. Yeah, and it just kind of goes on with different categories. And so I know like this category right here is going to be all, you know, fast food stuff, not just burgers, but like chicken and that kind of. This is my noodle, because I know we eat a lot of noodle. And I have like a whole section dedicated to, you know, boba, because I love boba. And then coffee here. This is on this side is hot coffee, and I know on the other side is going to be my cold coffee. So I just kind of have it organized like that, and it's been working for me in finding what I need to find and being able to use the stickers that I have. So definitely check that out. I do have like on certain ones that most of them are the quarter ones, but like here I put in like a half sheet one where you have 2 pages, and that's worked for like the bigger pages that aren't quarter sheets. So if you have half sheets like that, then I recommend getting these sleeves that are the only two sleeves, and they open like, you know, there's a sleeve here and there's a sleeve up here too, so that's convenient. Yeah, and so this is my work day off, anything related to work. This one is anything related to my family or my daughter, then I have them in this section. This one has anything to do with planning, so whether it be happy mail or, you know, memory planning. And then this one is doing to travel. Look how sorry this travel section is. But I mean, I did take out a bunch because I put it in another planner, but yeah, that's kind of sad. And then these are just my icons. And then these are just my random miscellaneous sections where I don't know where they go to, so I just kind of put them in there. Yeah, and so that's my one binder. This is my character binder one. And in my other binder here, this one's a big one too. This one has more of my planning functionals, so you'll know once I go in here. But so it has the same type of sheets in here. I use these dividers, but I didn't even label it because I really didn't need to for my own purposes. So I just put in things like, you know, holidays, and then this section is like all bows, and you can tell I really love Clever Girl Crafts bows, so I kind of went ham and got a whole bunch. So I probably don't need to get any more for her for a while, but yeah, that doesn't give it justice, so I need to, you know, take it out here, and then it just kind of give you. And this is another foil star. Yeah, and then there's more up here, so it's like a chunk. But you know, everything related to bows is in that first section, and then this and flags. So, and then the second section has to do with like little overlays, I guess you can say, little accents that are foiled. And this section, oh, sorry, why is this out? No wonder it was flopping and flipping all over the place. And then this section is all for my headers. And then this is kind of sad because I got all of these when I was doing my decorative type of planning in my Erin Condren, but now that I don't do that anymore, I'm like, what am I gonna do with all this? But I've been missing it, so I've been thinking about going back to decorative planning. Maybe not back completely because I love my Hobonichi A6, but doing just certain spreads, because I do have a lot of leftover kits and weekly kits and things like that I want to use up. And then here are my half boxes, quarter boxes, your functional like habit trackers and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's where I keep all of my functionals. So I have a separate binder for that, because this one I don't I don't take around as much, or I don't reach for as much because of the current planner that I'm in right now. I don't really need these things. So it's just sitting in my planner cart for now, but that is that. And then, oh, it's gonna fall. And, all right. And then this is kind of new to me, but it's my reusable sticker book. So when I had a whole bunch of leftover kits and things like that, that was just piling up. I had just a pile of, sheets that I would just keep because it's still usable stickers, but I just didn't know how to use them, and so I wanted to organize it a little better. Or like the freebies that you get part of orders and things like that, because there's things that I could use, but then it was hard for me to find them and have to shift through all the little sheets and things like that. So this reusable sticker book is from Samantha May Sticks. I got it during her Black Friday, Cyber Monday, small business weekend, that whole weekend with the sales. And so it's very cute. I love it. It's on both sides and it's coiled, and there's supposed to be, it's 5x7, and it's supposed to be 50 pages of sticker paper in here. And then if you go front and back, then that would kind of count to like 100 pages. So definitely worth it in my opinion. And so I went in and I'm not done, but I kind of organized all of the little, the freebies that you get part of orders. So, I mean, obviously you could tell this page is like drinks. So mostly all coffee, and you have some like some boba and some alcohol drinks down here. And then I organized this one as having food, these two for food, anything with like groceries. I have little dinner scripts down here too, but like mostly food, that kind of stuff. And the next page is, this one has all planning things that I put in. So like all your Happy Mail stuff, washies and things like that, and planners. And then this one I said I was going to do is going to be all my work things. And honestly, trying to set this up was such a headache for me, because I'm one of those people who want to know how much and put them all together in the same place. I know, I don't know if that's type A or not. I always say I'm not, but maybe I am. But I was like, I didn't want to, because I didn't know there were so many like little sheets of stickers. So I didn't know how much of space I would need of certain things. And so I wanted to make sure that I left enough so that if I have more later, then I don't need to do, another planning sheet like back here, because that would just drive me bananas. And so I just told myself I'm going to allow myself only this much of space. So if I run out of that, then I'm going to stop hoarding it. So that is my plan. So I'm designating certain sheets that I know that there's certain pages for certain things that I know that most sticker shops give a lot of stickers for in their freebies. And so this one is anything work related. So I have like all your work stickers down here, and then I have, payday type of stickers up here. And I kind of I left 2 pages, or 1 page here. This one is like, couples things. Because I got a whole bunch of like Once More with Love couples standard, freebie sheets from when she got married and when she, and then over here is when she had her baby. So she kind of gave a lot. So I have a lot of those. So a lot of them is the Once More with Love. But this is going to be all of my, things related to couple, lovey-dovey, that kind of thing. And then this one is more for my child, anything related to that. So you see, some princesses up here and some activities. And this is so cute. I totally forgot I had that. So I love it. Woody stickers and things like that. And then next one, I designated the whole 2 pages to like me time things. So whether that is, watching things, or, napping, or whining, or, that kind of stuff, sleeping, any things that, I love to do by myself. And then this one is chores, this one is travel, and then I put in some emotions down here because I didn't have that many. And then this one is just all miscellaneous stuff where I couldn't really put it into any of those categories that I use quite often, but then they were still cute, and it's just like random things like this, you know, Tamagotchi. I don't know if you guys do you even remember those, but I mean, I thought they were so cute, and when will I ever use it? But I swear there will come a time when I will. And some things like, you know, like this, like the inhaler, I don't have asthma. I don't know anyone who does, so I don't know if I will use it, but I feel like I will find there will become a time. There will come a time where I will need it. And so I put it in there. I know this is like such a hoarder mentality, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right? So I love it. And so this is just the miscellaneous stuff that I know maybe one of these days that I will use it. And then all the little bows or accents, that kind of stuff are going in these 2 pages. And then this is like deco things that I got from kits and planners, leftovers, just for purely decorations. And I did one for scripts. So these 2 pages are dedicated to scripts. And then these ones are like boxes, decorative boxes, that kind of thing. But you know, I'm pleasantly surprised that I have like so many pages still left over. So that kind of puts me at ease and nervous at the same time, because I'm like, oh no, what do I have to reorganize all of this, because I don't want them separated. So if that ever happens, maybe I'll make a video. So I have that going on that way, and then I have the back, and I do it upside down because, you know, I'm right-handed, but I wanted to separate it. And these are just my kit leftovers, and I have it, you know, backwards, like this is the way it's supposed to be. And I have most of my decorative stuff, but in the back I have all of my leftovers from kits. That includes like half boxes, quarter boxes, you know, labels, whatever. And so these first couple pages, I try to do it like kind of color coordinated, so that it'd be easier for me to find something that matches my color scheme. And so obviously I have a lot of pink. So I have like 3 pages dedicated to pink. And then I left this one blank too, because I'm pretty sure that one's going to be pink too. And so then it goes to purple, and then I have green, and then I have blue, and then this one is kind of your other miscellaneous type of reds and stuff, and then your neutrals. And then I will go into like checklists and things like that. And I kind of did the same thing with different color schemes so that I can easily access it. And then here I just kind of clipped it in because I had so many, and these were like almost like full pages. And so I didn't want to take them out and put them in my sticker book. So it just seemed pointless. So I just kind of put the whole pages in there because they're like practically full pages. So I just have that clipped in there so that I know that it's there. And then I have some, you know, extra habits, and then flags, and that's about it. But that's kind of how I use it, and it's kind of worked out for me. And I feel like I've been reaching for it more when I plan, just to kind of get rid of some of this stuff. So this is just stuff from my leftover kits and my samplers and things like that. And then this one is on the newer side, but this was a sticker album from Sadie Stickers. And obviously, I mean, she's huge. And, you know, I realized like with these albums, they look so cute, and they, you know, say there's like 50 sheets or 50 sleeves or whatnot in here. But if you actually use them, like it's kind of unmanageable like this, because you're just bound to get them fat, and it just doesn't sit pretty anymore, and the binding gets all weird. And so it's like, even though there are 50 pages, you cannot use it if you want your albums to, you know, be pretty, or else it's gonna just look like this. So you just have to accept it and move on. So I've accepted it and I've moved on. But So I showed you like my big, you know, sticker album for my characters, but it was just getting so big and it was just hard for me to actually carry around, or even just in my house. Taking my stuff to the couch, or, you know, to plan and that kind of stuff was just, it was just so heavy that I decided to move some of them, just a couple sheets from each section, into this album, so that it'll be easier for me to carry around and actually, you know, use, I guess. Or like, you know, if I want to go on my couch and plan, then I can, you know, just take this instead of like my big heavy binder. And so that's kind of what I did. And I went through and I just, you know, and I kind of did the little sticky notes here. And these sticky notes are from The Giving Girl. I believe it's her vellum one. It's beautiful. I love it. But yeah, I just went through kind of the same kind of categories as the ones that were in my big binder. And I just put a couple sheets of it in here, and even just a couple sheets of it has made her like super thick, as you can see. But I like it because it's, like I said, is still smaller than that big binder, that it's easier for me to just carry around and then use. And then once I do, then I can just go back to my supply there and then refill it or whatnot. But yeah, this has been helping me. So maybe you would want to do the same thing if it's getting a little, like when I plan at my desk, then I don't need to have this because obviously I can just use my binder. But if I'm going to be planning anywhere else, like anywhere else, besides if I want to, you know, go on my couch and watch a movie and plan, have a planning sesh there, then yeah, that binder is just not, it's not usable. So it's not friendly at all for moving. So this has helped. And so I would just put this on my planner cart and just wheel her out, and do that on my couch. All right. All right. So that's kind of it in my sticker organization. Hopefully you found it helpful, and let me know how you do yours, and maybe there's a better way that I just don't know yet. So open my eyes, people, open my eyes. And let me know how you keep your stickers organized, especially if you have as much as me. Please don't judge me. This is like years and years of collecting. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.